here in North London. I'm Derek Ray, here on the commentary position, joined by Lee Dixon to help me describe all the action, and we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all... The group stage, match day 1 action. It is Tottenham Hotspur taking on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, I hope you are as excited as me. The start of the Champions League, always a special atmosphere. Both teams will be hoping for a long journey, or it may be very, very short. We're about to find out.
And taken away from Azar. The object of the exercise from the Spurs' point of view is to get it forward, and they're doing that rather well. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. We've barely got started, and already a yellow card. Now, will that be potentially problematic for player and official?
Well, it will be, because the player's on the tightrope now. He's now thinking about everything that goes in front of him.
Christian Eriksen now, in full control of the ball here. Yes, and he takes on the shot. Keeper's contribution, but what next? Tremendously strong in the tackle. Ndombele. And a goal kick will be next. Well, he's a player who just seems to get better and better. I'm talking about Christian Eriksen. Lee, what in particular impresses you about his game?
Well, Derek, every orchestra needs a conductor, and here he is. He sets the tempo, dictates the tactics, moves the opposition around, and delivers the killer passes. I love watching him control the flow of a game. It's simple as that.
Aurier. Well, Lee Dixon, there's no getting away from the fact that Real Madrid are Champions League royalty.
Absolutely, Derek. There's certain clubs around the world, Barcelona, Manchester United, teams like that with huge histories.
Well, they're going to forge ahead. Harry Kane has done it. The first goal of the contest here.
Well, it's such a good run. It's a great pass. That's so difficult to defend against. It's the movement that causes the problems. Lovely goal.
So back in business, and it's Spurs in front here. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Eriksen lost possession. Sissoko, an important interception. Dele Alli. Spurs trying to use space to good effect. And overcame the ball from the flank, but dealt with in the end. Modric. Throw in here for Spurs. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Son. Useful ball to the near post. Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. Corner kick taken by Christian Eriksen.
Just put him off a little bit, but it was worth an effort. If it goes in, he's a hero.
Carvajal. Based on recent seasons, Lee, you would think Real Madrid would expect to be going all the way to the final, but they never seem to take the group stage for granted.
No, they don't, Derek. You've got to go through this group stage in order to get to the latter stage of the competition and then win it. They expect to win it. That's the sort of football club they are. There's nothing really I don't like about this team. Everything about them. None more so than they played in my testimonial back in the early 90s.
Well, that was very good of them.
I know.
Toni Kroos. In possession, Marcelo. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Alderweireld under the cosh. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Benzema's pass, not accurate enough. Vinicius Junior, crossing possibilities. And the decision is one of offside here. Dele Alli now. Kane. Well, they've jumped in front, Lee. That's the most important thing. Your assessment so far?
Well, it's all going well for Tottenham. It's tight. Control of the ball is key when a game's like this. They have the players to do it for sure. But they'll be happy with the two teams at half-time.
The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. No more time left. That is it for the... And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. This is Kroos. Modric. Benzema. Dele Alli now. Son. The object of the exercise from the Spurs point of view is to get it forward. And they're doing Ndombele. A decisive clearance it was. He's driven in the corner. Well, very effective goalkeeping to touch it over. Corner again. And over from Eriksen. Well, the clearance. Excellent save from Thibaut Courtois. Christian Eriksen, a magnetic player to watch. But based on this performance, is he going to get low marks?
Well, his team might be winning, but is he playing? I haven't seen an awful lot of him in the first half. His coach will demand more in the second 45 minutes, that's for sure.
He has teammates to play it to. A small victory for the defender against Hazard. Son. Modric unable to hang on to the ball. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. And Varane foiling them. It looked as though he might have been onside, but he was just a fraction off.
Oh, I'm not so sure. I'd like to see that again.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Here's Ndombele. Now Son. Here's Rose. Son. Son. Dele Alli. And that is offside. Substitution for Real Madrid. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. In possession, Marcelo. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Not a particularly strong challenge. And options in the centre. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. This is Varane. That is excellent pressure high up the pitch. Isco. With their noses in front. In the second half, what will be the thinking in the camp, Lee Dixon?
The Tottenham players have to focus on not making any mistakes in order to protect this slender lead. If a bit of magic from the opposition gets them back in it, there's nothing you can do about that.
Now Harry Kane. Aurier. Now Sissoko. Goalkeeper's ball, and was always going to be.
Well, these Tottenham supporters have been a real driving force on the team's performance today. Can they push them over the line?
And he takes on the shots. Well, the opportunity to add to their advantage, but not taken.
It was worth an effort, wasn't it? Too much space was given to him. Takes the shot on.
Please give a round of applause for today's man of the match, number 20, Dele Alli.
Eric Dyer. Sissoko. Christian Eriksen now. Kane.
The referee has indicated there will be
Too many things wrong about that effort.
Oh, everything was wrong about it. Body shape, positioning, the idea of where he was going to put the ball. It was all going wrong. It's a poor attempt, really, for him.
to be replaced by...
We have entered the final minute of normal time. So full time it is, and a morale boosting 3 points.